This is the Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live. Man, it's been a long time. It could have even been like 2 years, but it has been long. It's been too long. I hope everyone is doing good and well. I know in the comic book community, there's been a lot of new changes coming about, man. So you got lots of channels to choose from. I'm just glad you still want to get some here live tonight at youtube.com/R95. The Great Legend is live, and he's happy to be back with the face first. So I don't want all of you to burst in chaotic extremes, but let you know the legend is here, if you know what I mean. So tonight I've got a ton of things to unbox. And man, I'm just going to be cold chilling like a villain. I'm going to be bagging and boarding stuff like this that I hadn't been bagged and boarded. One little crease right there, non-color breaking. I don't care, because the CBCS, they can give this a press and can make it a 9.8 with that gold label until it's great, like the legend. Man, so I can't wait to get that driven down to the Farmers Branch area, northwest Dallas. The CBCS dropped this off, save big time money on shipping. And man, I ain't kidding. The legend's just getting started, and we need to check that chat. Oh, and by the way, no disrespect, Robert the G-Spot Galvin is currently live on the Nerdy Collective. Man, he's got the greats like there. Jeff G, all the way down from Florida. Man, he's coming at you live with the best in Vampirilla, a horror, and all kinds of nice, sexy covers to get you a little hyped up and maybe into some lovers, you know what I'm saying? But then we got Mr. White Gloves and Spells, Blast Page Comics. He's been around a long time, one of the OGs of the comic book community, and he is all about making his Marvel. And one of the best I love, Lady Fantastic. One of the best, huge Fantastic Four fan, huge Run fan, so she could tell you the stories from everything. So it's great you listen to her. Who else is on there? Comics Mind Shift. Occasionally my Ben Grimm brother all the way down from Yancey Street, he is there as well. And I occasionally see Puff Comics, and you know, all of y'all's fan favorite, Comics with Bueller. Yep, Bueller. Ben Bueller's there too, so check that out. And pay attention, because in Comic Core coming soon, me and Kat Wren are going to be back reviewing all those movies that you love to hate on Is It That Bad? Man, there ain't no doubt about it. Why screen, why shot it? We're going to be bringing you some content, because Chad, myself, Carson, Drew, Mark BKR, the man behind the bar, the superstar, forever, far, and a little loony in the mind, and his love so fine. Kat Wren Figures, of course, my co-host, or I'm her co-host on Is It That Bad? So before we get into some of these comics and start bagging and boarding and get into the Q&A, like where the legend's been, you know, some sad stuff going on, stuff like that, but we're glad to be back. So let's check that chat. Man, we got one of the OGs from the comic book community. We got the best in the West, in that Texas West, and I'm talking double S. Man, nice cover, bro. I always know when you see that Stogie and that Wolverine, you know, avatar in the chat, he knows where it's at. Nice cover, bro. One of the long-time supporters of the Great Legend Show. It's always a blast to see you, because you're a blast from the past. And your comic books kick some ass, so no doubt about it. Man, speaking about kicking ass, the king of slabs, the man, the myth, the legend, TJ Slab Dragon Watson. If you don't follow TJ Slab Dragon Watson on Instagram, you better give yourself a hand and slap your own face, because you are a disgrace to the comic book community place if you ain't subscribed to the TJ Slab Dragon Watson. That's what it's all about on Instagram. From the archives, man. If you're into CGC graded books, this man, he's got the looks, and he's got the books to prove it. Another OG from the past, and man, I tell you, one of the best. Sleepy Rita 666. Damien, one of the best out there in the Seattle area, the Oregon area, where it's cold, it's wet, but the comic books are fresh. and it's like you just met them, you know what I'm saying? JLS Comics Jesse, another great in the YouTube comic book community. One of the G.I. Joe fans, man. If you're into the G.I. Joe or like OG pop culture history, check out JLS Comics. Man, and I've missed the Sleepy Reader too. Man, it's so great to see each and every one of you. You know, so I know Robert Galvin, he is live tonight, and I normally watch his show, but since, you know, I've been procrastinating, I've been wanting to get back in to the YouTube, man. You know, whether it be gaming sometimes on occasion or just talking about comics, because I've read a ton. Dang it, I wish I would have brought my iPad in here. But that's okay, I can show that later on. I've been reading a lot of digital on the DC Infinite app, and I'll go ahead and start unboxing some of these comics. But first, before I do that, I also want to let you know I want to talk about the live Q&A. So if you have Discord or you're a fan of Discord, we don't have anyone right now. We have a Comic Core Discord radio going right now on the Comic Core's Discord server. If you're interested and you have Discord on your phone, or you want to be a part of the show, or just talk about comic books or ask me questions on what I've been doing and everything, get on the Comic Core Discord channel, Discord server. The information for that is in the video description below. And if you want to be a part of it tonight, and actually your voice will be coming over across the show, you know, let us know, because you'll be live with me. You'll just be on the audio side. You know, we won't get to see your beautiful face run the place, but maybe next time we'll get you online. But currently it's just me, no one else. I know Mr. Gretzky 9966. He could probably figure this out as long as he goes into the Comic Core Discord server and just go to the podcast/radio talk show channel. All right, without further ado, let's go to the big screen. All right, so you saw this earlier. I've had this book in the collection for a long while. This is Ultimate Fantastic Four number 30, and this is that classic Arthur Sudam cover. And I said, damn, Sudam done it right, man, because this is the representation of one of the world's greatest issue number ones under the sun, and I'm talking about the Fantastic Four. And supposedly, it's a hot book, man, so make sure you're picking up your Fantastic Four like the legends told you for like the last 15 years. So we're going to be bagging and boarding that one later tonight. First, we're going to be unboxing it, but we're also going to be bagging and boarding. This is a little stack that may bring the memories back from the Gold Key era. I'm talking about Dark Shadows. You got Barnabas Collins. You got these beautiful covers. This one is awesome right here. I was a huge fan of Quentin. Okay, I mean, let me just say, man, Quentin, man, he was a handsome dude, man. That's what I'm saying. Nice dude, ladies loved him. Hell, I loved him. But man, Quentin, man, loved that dude in the show. Well, I don't want to give it away if you've never seen it before, but he was kind of into the lycanthropy, if you know what I mean. I mean, his jaw used to get a droppy with the fangs. He go a bang, bang. Okay, I'll stop rapping. If y'all can still hear that music, though, it's pretty awesome. Okay. I love it, though. It says, Quentin takes a serum meant for Barnabas with terrifying results. And I'm thinking there's Dr. Julia Hoffman, freaking Grayson Hall going crazy in the background as Jonathan Frigg runs. That's my serum. It's supposed to cure me of vampirism. Oh. But anyway, I've got more in here as well. I mean, this is a bunch of them, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have any of these. This is a run I'm still trying to finish. I'm a few issues shy of completing this run. But before I'm done, I'll be putting them in Mylar, because the light's like the sun. You're going to see the reflection. This can be, you know, but don't be sorry. It's Mylar, please. All right. There we go. Let's get the Dark Shadows put away and start cutting into some stuff. Okay. This guy sent, look at this. Okay. Let me check the chat real quick. Yeah, man, Dark Shadows. Dude, Christopher Bell. Oh, yeah. Tickle, tickle, pickle, pickle. CB Chris Bell's in the house. But, man, look at this dude. It's like, it's medium male, man. What you going to do with this? What you going to do with this medium male, you know? Turn this music down here. Let me know if y'all can still hear that music in the background. I'll bust out the old Winchester. Oh, you know, while I'm unboxing these, I'll do some multitasking without you asking. But what have I been reading? I'll let you know. So, DC Infinite Universe app, I've been reading that on my iPad mini. Man, and sometimes I get a little jealous because Carson, Seawood19, he got that nice big old iPad. And I bet, man, the comics looked great on there last time I saw. But I got the old app on the iPad mini. I've been reading a lot of DC comics, and I haven't done a lot of YouTube stuff in a long time. I kind of fall out of love, I guess. I don't know. I have most of all the grails and all that, and the comic book prices are going up. But like I said, I have been reading a bunch on the DC app. And what I've been reading is I found a website that it's called crushingcrisis.com. It's crushing with a C and crisis with a K. Crushingcrisis.com, and it's ran by this guy from New Zealand. It's a blog, but what he has on the blog is a listing of all the comic books, the chronological order they take place in of the various DC events. So, the original Crisis on Infinite Earths, or the Identity Crisis, or Infinite Crisis, or Final Crisis. He'll have a listing of all the tie-ins and everything, so you can read it all in a row. So I use that website along with DC Infinite Universe's power to search its catalog of crazy comics, and I got some great reading, you know, so very freaking cool. Hey, we got Winky. Winky is here. Hey, CBA, the great legend. Well, it's been too long. CBA is here. Great to see you, CBA. One of the best. One of the big-time collectors of the beautiful silver, the beautiful golden age. He has a great mind for lovely covers. One of the best in the comic book community. One of the original gangsters of the comic book community, if I also may say. Winky, great to see you. X-Men loses to Justice League. Well, you know, lately I have been, you know, a little DC fanatic, you know, over the past year and a half. So basically, I wanted to read Infinite Crisis again. I read it for my third time. I loved it, of course. And after that, I went ahead and started going through some other DC events. Some of the ones I went through. Flash Rebirth by Jeff Johns. Of course, the Green Lantern stuff by Jeff Johns. But Zero Hour was very good, DC. Zero Hour is kind of like a time travel story. It kind of centers around Booster Gold, a little Rip Hunter. Superman's in there, of course. The Wave Rider from 2000 AD Armageddon, which, God, I hadn't read that since junior high. Man, that was classic. And, but yeah, just a phenomenal story. I don't want to ruin that story for anyone. And you get to find out who Booster Gold's dad is and just all this neat things. And you get a bigger appreciation for Booster Gold. I know Howler Mouse, if he's listening to this, is probably like throwing stones. But no, you get a better appreciation for Booster Gold. It's just the thing is he can't, you know, let people in on the secret of what he does. So the legend loves that stuff, man. The Brad Meltzer Identity Crisis. The thing that happens to Ralph's wife, Ralph Dibny's wife, Sue. Let's just say elongated man. You saw the pain, you saw the suffering in the artwork, and man, it was really tough. It was really rough. Wow, look at these bad boys. All right. I love it. The first two books that we have unboxed tonight are two books that my simple mind forgot to remember to order in time online. The pre-order subscription service of mycomicshop.com, because sometimes the name's too long. But we as Saga, welcome back Saga, Brian K. Vaughan, Fiona Staples, Chapter 55. Things get a little heated in 55. The great legend's back and I'm coming at you live. Look at that face. Man, I have not read this probably since the issue 20s, but it's a series I'll continue to collect and continue to read when I have time, because I do want to achieve the final performance of this young lady in this comic. So these bad boys will be getting put in Mylar as well. And we may just be doing unboxings tonight and then doing bagging and boarding a little later on a different night. What we'll do while we're here, let's check the chat again. Legend, great to see you, my friend. Marvel Joe 67, another classic OG of the comic book community. Man, it's great to see you too, Marvel Joe. Tonight, I've got some unboxings all for you. Now, this one I know is from Lone Star Comics. I get one of these each month, and they're pretty thin. Sometimes they contain hardcovers if they're Carl Barks Fantagraphics, the Uncle Scrooge and Donald Duck, the complete Carl Barks stuff. I do collect those hardcovers. They're well done. They're by, like I said, by Fantagraphics. You can get those from basically any bookstore. They're very cool. Also love the Don Rosa stuff, but I got most of his stuff already. Get this one opened up from my comic shop, and you'll get a little gist of what the legend gets each month through mycomicshop.com. Wow, interesting box. Okay, I feel it. That's nice. Comes right out. Nice, okay. Very well done from Buddy Saunders and his boy Conan Saunders. Let's see what we got inside here. But yes, comic book collecting has been pretty tough, I suppose, for me, for many people. Everything is going up as far as prices go. Recession and all. It's tough to keep buying comics and celebrating the hobby. And it's hard when you may see others celebrate the hobby when you can't celebrate it maybe the way you want to celebrate it. But the thing about it is, if you appreciate what you have and appreciate what you got, man, there's no stopping the power you can get from that old school stuff that some call shit. To you, it's priceless treasure. You know what I'm saying? To you, it's a priceless treasure. No one even knows how to measure. But why don't you tell them it is your pleasure? You like reading because you like bleeding. You do what you do for the pursuit. You can't even run them, you can't even do it. But that's okay, they don't understand anyway, because comics are the only way to play. No doubt about it, no way to scream or shout it. Keep collecting comics, that's right. Well, hell. I should cut it back down, but why frown? Might as well take the time to tell I'm proud to have all y'all back into the chat. I was the very first one to call it the live chat, but I'm glad to be here, still okay. The LEGEND every way. I'm gonna open this comic without cutting my finger, but we'll see. I tell you, let's see what's it about you. See, sometimes when you fuck up a rhyme, you just quit talking and then walk on into something else. Oh man, I'm getting a little nervous here. Let me turn the music back down. I didn't really mean to show off those lyrics. There you go, about right there. It's good. All right, man, what else we got going on? Eddie the Comic Guy. I just cleaned my glasses because I wasn't sure I was seeing that I was seeing. Legend, great to see you, brother. You too, Eddie the Comic Guy, man. Eddie, we had some good times. We've had some good rhymes here. And, oh, yeah, oh, my goodness. We got some stuff here. Oh, man, that won't that insect residue, I think. All right, hold on real quick. I'll tell y'all that story in a minute. If I can get that tape cut without cutting my microphone. I don't want to be left all alone. I got to hear something in the speakers in my ear because I got to make sure that volume is clear. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got in here. Well, we got more tape here. I'll let you see that first one. Three Stooges #2 at about a 5.0, 5.5 condition. I'm going to get it pressed and cleaned and send it off to CBCS. And yeah, 5.0. And I'll take a look inside and let's get this sucker going. Oh, looky here. Sweet Pea, new subscriber. Oh, man, a Popeye fan coming at us live. Hey, you never know, we may see some Popeye tonight. Man, these bags is hard to get into. Come on now, my comic shop. What's going on here? Got some Mylar up in there, some of that gold. Woo. That's clean. That'll go good. I've got either I think I've got a 4.0 or a 4.5 of issue number 1. Now I do have 2 more copies of this in very low grade, but I will be sending all 3 off pretty soon. But man, that's nice. All right, so the other comics that were inside, again, Saga. I'm disrespecting them, I guess. Let's see. I forgot to get this one. Actually, you know what? This was just part of the regular order, it looks like. It's another Saga. See what number it is. Feels like there's 2 things in here. Oh, okay. It was one of my Fantastic Four issues. But here's Saga 58, of course, chapter 58. And this one is 42, Fantastic Four 42, the old classic Dan Slott stuff, hopefully, if it's still Dan Slott. I really enjoyed it up in the mid-20s. Like I said, I started getting into the DC app and started falling off my paper copies, but Fantastic Four, the third variant copy there. I try to get as many variants of Fantastic Four I can. I just love anything Fantastic Four. Variants, classics, first appearances, whatever, All right, hopefully that music's not too loud, and I want to thank Sweet Pea again for subscribing to the Great Legend Show. Let's check the Discord, and we're going to see if anyone is here. Okay, no one's in the Discord podcast. That's all right. If you're out there, Chris Barrett, Ricky Markstack, Mr. Matt, Mr. Gretzky 9966, anybody in the chat that want to give it a try, you go to the video description below and you can be a part of the Comicore Discord Radio going on live here, brought to you by the Great Legend Show himself, as we open another package here. And this looks like, where was this from? Gulf Breeze, Florida. See, we got it from Gulf Breeze, Florida. And I'll throw some of these wrappers on the ground here. Oh, another little wrapper here. All right, let's see what else is going on. Nothing in there though. I sold off my run of Saga, and now I'm working on getting them all back. Yeah, Eddie, man. Saga's one of those stories. It's like, I was a big fan of Days of Our Lives growing up, and it's sad to see them, after all these years, finally, saying goodbye. Or I think they're going to be showing some episodes on the NBC Peacock. But, when I was a young kid, I used to go over to the babysitter's house. I used to also be babysitted by my grandmother, and both of these women, they love to watch Days of Our Lives. So, in an infant, in that playpen, man, I started watching that Hope Brady, man. Damn. Good stuff there. But then when Marlena turned into a demon, it started freaking me out, you know. But that was a damn good show. And that's like how comics are, you know. You always want to keep watching your show or keep turning the page to get to that final cliffhanger, because before you know it, when you've read 58, you got to read 59. That was the thing I just unboxed. It's funny how that happens sometime. You open up some of the same, some say it's a nickel, it's a dime. Man, this background music's pretty legit. I would stop rhyming, but I just don't want to quit. But look at those dark shadows if you forgot them. Show them again, because I got them. Classic. But anyway, like I said, we'll be putting all this stuff in some nice new bags and boards. Let's continue to see what kind of goodies we got. Yo, Papa Saab. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Oh, big news. Coming up, I should be unboxing some Black Adam books here. And Black Adam's a big thing now. I cannot wait for the movie starring Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. And I'm even excited, really excited, for Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods. I think that's the name of it. So that's going to be really cool. I'm going to get this one unboxed. This is kind of a tough one to unbox. So, some of the stuff Legend's been doing also, I've been doing some more video gaming. And I've been playing VR headset, man. That stuff's cool. Oculus 2. Very freaking awesome. But, yeah, so Black Adam, the movie's coming out soon. I don't know the exact date, but I know a lot of you will know when it comes out. Because, dude, Black Adam's like all the rage right now. He's even on the Justice League's current team. Like I said, I read Identity Crisis, and I just got done doing all the Countdown to Infinite Crisis tie-ins, the original Countdown 80-page tie-in where Ted Kord goes kaput, the Rand Thanagar War, the Villains United, the that magic one, Shadow Pact or whatever the thing was. It was the one where Spectre and Shazam fought, and then there was the that was the cool one, because that was like your Justice League Dark style. I like that. I like those spiritual, mythical, ghostly characters. I like Blue Devil. He was in there a little bit, I think. And then there was a fourth one that was pretty freaking good. I guess it was called Villains United. Yeah, Villains United. Oh, it was the OMAC Project. Yeah, Brother Eye and all that stuff. Yeah, that was really good. And then after that, I read quite a few tie-ins. The Wonder Woman tie-in I had to read. This is during Infinite Crisis. I wanted to read that Wonder Woman tie-in of her snapping the neck of Maxwell Lord. Dude, that was pretty vicious. Now, this is something really cool. If it's the cover I'm thinking about, it's a variant cover, and it may be, I may have a double of this, but let's see what it looks like, and will be, I don't think this is the one, but yeah, this one I don't think's the one. But there's this cool cover I want to show y'all, and it's going to be in my next video. It is a cover that's a throwback cover, and it should be in one of these packages, but let's see. I'll show you what this one is. This, I believe, is the 1 in 25 Black Adam #1 cover. I can't remember who it's by, but it was Black Adam 1, and I was kind of hit or miss. I didn't know whether to order it or not. I went ahead and ordered it because I wanted to get a Black Adam, a new little series going. And this, I believe, is his second series just for him, you know, other than the one that came out years back by, God, I can't remember the guy's name. It had a cool Alex Ross #1 cover. But that's a pretty sweet cover right there. I did read this issue already. It was really awesome. You get to see a big battle between Darkseid and Black Adam in issue #1. Desaad is there and everything. This Darkseid had to be a fake Darkseid, I believe, though, because you just can't kill Darkseid. But anyways, Shazam punched Darkseid so hard, his whole arm got infected with, I guess, dark matter or antimatter, or who knows with the side and dark side. You know, they're always up to some bullshit on the planet apocalypse, you know. You never know what you're going to get when you tango with those guys. So, a little after that, Black Adam is in some kind of court. You know, they're trying to get him on something, you know, and Black Adam's all powerful, and he's not really giving a crap what they're saying. So he leaves there. He goes to one of his contacts. He's looking for someone. And if you read the previews ahead, you kind of know what's going on. But he's looking for a replacement. Because remember when I told you his arm was corrupted by that antimatter stuff or that disease stuff? Well, guess what? It's spreading. So what does Black Adam have to do? He's got to find a new protector for Kahndaq. This is a funny one here. Classic Cully Hammer story. I was hosting a Hero Initiative drink and draw. Had to remember all these names. They practically invited me to host at the last minute. What's a legend to do, right? We had Sanford Green in there, you know, Bitterroot. We had Amanda Hutchinson in there, you know, the wife of Donnie Cates. We had Terry Moore in there, lives not too far away. We had Walt Simonson in there. It was just a lot of fun, and we had Cully Hammer in there, and I didn't give him a shout out. I guess I forgot to give him his big introduction. Dude, it was just an accident. But dude, Cully Hammer got a little pissed off. And Cully, you know, if I wasn't such a big Black Adam fan, and if I wasn't such a big fan of this beautiful cover you created, this 1 in 50 cover, that really takes the great legend's breath away. You know, they say, the mightiest of humans, terrifying, unspeakable, the crimes this man has done to all humanity. Black Adam. Dude, that cover just screams. See how it says a DC publication? But the cover screams Fawcett publication. If you go back in time on the rewind, look at some of the Golden Age stuff. Look at some of the old videos of my Golden Age Fawcett collection. You'll see many of the covers look pretty much like this. There's the, of course, Marvel Family. You know, Marvel Family #1, of course, is the first appearance of Black Adam. That's another book I have. You know, I bought that book at 3 figures, and now it's going on sale on eBay for 5 figures. So you will see that book coming up, because we will be doing a Black Adam special, and we'll talk about this a little more after I read issue #2 and issue #3. But back to this issue. This is just the 1 in 50 ratio, same inside. Back to the issue. Black Adam finds the guy he's looking for to pass along these powers, and my guess is it is a long lost, some blood relative to Teth Theo Adam that he finds out about, and he's going to bestow the powers upon this person. And the person's a pretty good guy. He's like a nurse, and he I don't know like how long he's been nursing. I don't know. He seems kind of like a college nurse, like maybe a part-time nurse, but really young. So it's going to be interesting to see how this new Black Adam comes to be and what potential he may have. And if Black Adam, I'm sure the thing is Black Adam's probably going to get better because he's already slated and doing other stuff in comics. So I'm sure it's just a way to get a new Black Adam over in the DC universe, so Black Adam can add a little oomph to his, you know, Black Adam family, you know. Beautiful cover though, and I want to get this thing graded just on the cover alone. If Cully Hammer forgives me, maybe he'll even sign it for me. All right, so we have one more package and then one more big mycomicshop.com package, and then we'll be done. And I'm still checking the Discord I don't see anyone in here, but have no fear. That's okay. If y'all are interested in joining the Discord server, hop in the Discord server by clicking on the link in the video description. Only for tonight, though, fans. You know, that's not always going to be open and operational. It's just something I created special for tonight in case anyone wanted to talk comics via audio. Okay, we're opening up this bad boy here. Nice packaging, if I say so myself. Fans, thank you so much. If you're brand new, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, thumb up, all that good stuff, and you'll be glad you did, because the Great Legend is here to entertain you. He's here to tell you a story. He's here to stand by you when things get gory. You know, he wants to show you the comic books. He wants to show you the video game looks. He wants to always keep you surprised so he can have those eyes. It's all about that psychology I try to teach my brothers. You know, let them know that that's how you ought to roll. Damn, I got to cut a little more. Good packaging, by the way. And we got Poi Bash. Poi Bash, good to see you. My grandmother was an All My Children fan. She would record, and God forbid something happened to the VCR, and she missed it. Yeah, you know, what was it about that, Eddie? It was like all grandparents were like that. My dad could fire off a little bit too when a recording didn't, you know, get recorded for him. But dude, especially with grandparents, my grandpa had the Dish Network back in the day when he was still alive, and he was recording those westerns. You know what I'm saying? And when the westerns didn't record, dude, he was pissed. Wow, this thing's packed up pretty good. Okay, I'm going to have to cut a little bit more. All right. Let's see what we got inside. All right. No one on the live podcast yet. That's all right. Some folks don't have the old Discord. Discord's kind of took me a while to get into that one, you know. Good night. What's going on here? What is, like the Holy Grail or something's in here? Whew. Wonder what comic this is. I'm getting kind of hot. Let's see here. This one here. Change my tunes a little. Okay, we'll work on it. There's a little more here. This is insane. Also, there's another great show going on live right now, and it is over there on the Nerdy Collective, and I'm talking about Robert G. Galvin of the G Spot. Great show over there. Make sure you stop by there. If you're not watching or digging the legend, make sure you dig someone, because there's always some good stuff in the comic book world. It says cut bag here. Oh, okay. I know what this guy did. Now, this is pretty cool, and I think this is a high ratio. I don't know the ratio of this book. Okay, but back to the Black Adam story for you speculators. It's the first appearance of this new kid. He's like a nurse or something. And he's going to get the powers. So, we're going to get to see that, sure. So that's that. But in issue number 2 will most likely be his first appearance as the new Black Adam, you know, changed and metamorphed and all that other good stuff. Okay. Trying to get this. There we go. Now, very careful. Pull this out without messing it up. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, nice. Very nice. A little minor. No, that's just the bag. This is a 9.8 candidate. That black foil cover. Black Adam. That was the highest ratio of this series, I believe. So, and I think I have a couple more of these as well in my last package. So let's see what we got. It's a big one here. And then I'm probably going to tune in, maybe watch some Robert Galvin. Show him some love in the chat. Keep that golden age one there. And some nice comic books. Okay. Last box. And Patchy's here. Patchy, Pie Bash, a lot of folks are here. I'm going to go to the main camera. Hope you are enjoying the unboxing. Nothing like a good old unboxing, I always say. Me and Drew Manchu, we had some great wrestling matches the other night on the Xbox One. Dude, we were just wailing on each other. It was awesome. This box is hard to open. This one had these foam corners around. Now this is a big old pile of books here, so we're going to kind of try to keep that box. Look at that pile there. So basically, this is about 2 months worth of books. So let's see what we got here. Maybe it's 1 month, but it could be 2. I'm always confused. Okay. Take the glasses off for this. Woo. Hello. Long time no see. All right. Lighting looks pretty good in here. I'm on my mini PC right now, and it is running nice and hot, but it's working. Hopefully the quality looks pretty good in 720p. Keep unwrapping this bad boy. Getting tape all over there. Also, let me give you some information. My buddy Drew is selling a lot of his comics. He has tons of modern variants, beautiful keys, first appearances. He's got a copy of X-Men #4, Carson Woodard's favorite book. You know, the one, Omega Red. He loves it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I love this cover. I'm glad I got this one. Fantastic Four 38. Look at that cover. It's one of the variant covers. Legacy numbering 683. Now, I don't know what's going on here. Hope I didn't double up this stuff, but I think I bought this one because I just liked the cover. A really cool cover. And I don't know who did the cover. I couldn't say, but it's a nice cover. So I must have bought 2 of them. Ooh, look at that one. Believe I bought all the variants to this. Now, I have not read this, so I don't know, but I was a huge fan, and I talked to Art Adams about this on one of the Hero Initiative Talent Talks, and I kind of, asked my own question to Art, and I asked him about what was it like when Walt Simonson asked him to fill in and do issue 347, 348, and 349. The classic Art Adams Fantastic Four, where he went inside, you know, forevermore. He didn't just do the cover, man. He is a lover of the interiors, man. He makes people in fear because the way he does the Fantastic Four. But now this isn't Art Adams, okay? I mean, it's just a freaking variant to, you know, celebrate. But it looks like it's by Israel Silva and or something. I can't really read the handwriting or the signature. But dude, the Gray Hulk, Mr. Joe Fixit, Spidey, Danny Ketch here, and Logan. Freaking awesome. Very excited, and I continued, and I believe I kept collecting that one and ordering that one. Here we go again. It looks like this could be the regular #1, and this is written by Peter Davison, and I'm believing the Alan Robinson and the interiors. Just another great cover of the original new Fantastic Four. Little hint, in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, you can pick those characters, and it'll say new Fantastic Four, and it'll give you some buffs. This was another cool cover. It's I don't know who did it, but it was for that one of the Black Adams that came out, or maybe who knows. But dude, I had to have that cover. Look at that thing. Black Adam versus Shazam. Dude, insane. Oh man, another classic cover. Now the only problem is this. The $4.99 stuff. Now, I believe this is the cardstock cover because it's the $4.99 one. Looks really good too. That's #1. Okay, here's Black Adam 1. This is a $4.99. I believe this is a cardstock cover as well, but it's that non-foil. The other one's that black dark foil, and this one's just the regular one there. What do we got here? Oh, this one looks really cool. This is, of course, him mid-changing his mortal and human side. Just another cool cover from Black Adam #1. This was the just normal looking cover, and I dug that one as well. I thought that was really cool. Black and gray up top. Focus on the dark colors. Keep your crest, you know, in gold lightning. Wow, this thing here, it feels really thick. Just excellent. Just look at that. Like I said, Shazam family stuff, Fantastic Four, Saga is really good, independent story. It's like a soap opera, a space soap opera, a golden age soap opera like a Buck Rogers or any of those classic stories that were told in some of those Planet comics or OG Adam Strange, Rocketeer, things in that light. Very cool. Now this one is a cool cover. Let me see, is this also, okay, so this is Fantastic Four issue 44. It's a scroll variant cover, which is really cool. Then we have another variant here. Looks like blinds, right? The Human Torch is looking through the blinds, seeing if someone fired off that gun. Hey, Shangy Girl, thank you so much for coming at us live and doing the subscribe. We're going to be checking the chat here in a minute as well. Let y'all know what's going on in the Great Legend Show. We're going to have a Black Adam special coming up next week, so we want to make sure we're all here for that. Now that's an Art Adams. Man, look at that cover. 44. A variant edition. Now, variant editions are really cool, but being a Fantastic Four fan, I have tons of variant editions. So, do I slab the variant editions? Do I want them to be all 9/8 or something so I can hold heavy slabs? Dude, that would be cool. If money was no object, yeah, man, that would be cool. Fantastic Four variant slabs everywhere. Man, it could be like my new wallpaper, right? But anyways, sweet-ass cover by the legend, Arthur Adams. Beautiful. Again, Fantastic Four, number 44, Legacy 689. Would you believe I know a guy that has every single issue of this run? But I think he's still looking for some variants. That's right. Good cover. I like this. I want to believe this is. I get a like Scotty Young vibe off that, but I don't think it is Scotty Young. I think it's just a cool young kid style cartoon. You know, if they were maybe on Disney right now as a team, that would be what they would look like. Now this one's very cool. This is an I don't know who this artist is, but I want to say, if you look really close, this is an homage to Eric Larson, and I wonder, I don't know if this would have been like a fold-out thing like they had in Spider-Man Revenge of the Sinister Six during the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man run that Eric Larson did a little bit later in, 18 through 23 or so. There was a cover that kind of looked like this, which was the 6th part of that series, which if you haven't read that and you have the Marvel app, read some of those 1990s, the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man run. Art Adams doing it again. I mean, now, something like this, if I can get Art Adams, you know, to like sign, like, I don't know, like in gold or something, dude, that'd be so cool. But cons really tire me out, so I would have to maybe send them to him. Chapter 60. There we go. Saga, of course, to go with my other sagas. And I really need to get more comic book boxes because I'm currently in the process of trying to get the comic books where they need to go, but I have a lot of stuff that's still not sorted. Some stuff will need to be sold. I just don't know when I'll be doing any auctions, but I currently have an eBay store that you can check out in the video description down below to see if there's any comic books that you need or that you know of that you want, or, you know, see if you want them. I like that cover, kind of look into the planets there, you know, they're Earth's final hope, it looks like. Issue 45, Fantastic Four. It looks like they're still on that Reckoning War storyline. This one is Fantastic Four 45, but it's the Hellfire Gala Variant Edition. I guess Hellfire Club, some of them are going to a party, and I'm guessing that's maybe Doctor Doom's party costume. I don't really know. Man, just another great cover. Looks kind of like a Nick Bradshaw cover. I'm not really sure. Some of these, there have been some really good Nick Bradshaw Fantastic Four covers. I don't know if that's one or not, but that's just a really nice cover. That is a variant edition. I mean, these covers, man, it's just, they pop like off the screen. I can't tell you how much I'm so glad that Marvel's doing some things with Fantastic Four, you know, because there was a while where they weren't having any Marvel Fantastic Four. There's another Coley Hammer there. You put him over there with that. So the 1 in 100 black foil Perillo. I think that's Perillo. If not, it's this other guy. But yeah, very cool. Those will probably get graded, those foil ones. And yeah, this was one of those ones I really dug the cover. It just felt like, to me, it felt like 80s punk style, just kind of to me. I got 2 of those. This is just another variant, but it's a variant of issue 43, you know. I see a lot with comic books these days that they have so many variants. And for a guy that loves the Fantastic Four, I try to get all the variants, you know. But golly, some of them are hard to get. And a lot of times I can't afford some of the ones that are the, what is it, the freaking 1 in 100s and all that kind of stuff, you know. It's hard to get those, you know. But I hope you enjoyed some of these cool comics tonight. And I hope it gave y'all something to enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and kind of see if I can box this up the proper way. Because I can put the box in there pretty good. There we go. we'll check the chat one more time. Give old Discord a try in the future. It's a pretty cool program. We'll check the chat, see if we have anybody else left in here. Shanghai Girl, thank you so much. Also to our Mr. O's, hey, thanks, handsome man. You know, used to be all brown 13, 14 years ago. No, but thank you so much. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the night, and my wife's probably glad I didn't do the SpongeBob or the Elmo voice or the Jack Palance voice or the Jack Napier voice. You know, I have this buddy of mine. His name's Carson. C. Woodard 19 is his name, and a lot of times he kicks my ass when we play WWE 2K22. And, well, I got a little something for him. Anyway, but sorry, sometimes I get lost in the characters, like any good actor would. Get lost in the minds of the people you want to bring to life out of your own body. Phenomenal. Anyway, Seawood19, great to see you here. Yo, Hazab, great to see you as well, my friend. And I hope a lot of y'all had fun tonight. Make sure this coming week we're going to do a little Black Adam. We're going to talk more about Black Adam. We're going to be talking more about some of those kick-ass DC reads that I've been reading, a.k.a. Infinite Crisis. We'll give you a little bit of that recap. Is Jaime Reyes' first appearance really worth it? What happens in 52, the weekly series, where Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman let the others put on their big boy pants and big girl pants, if you will. So stay tuned. Hopefully on Tuesday, we'll have that coming at you live. And again, very soon, more action on the Comic Core. We're probably going to be going back to Sunday nights on Is It That Bad? Actually, is that a Comic Core show? I think that might be a Cat Ren Figures show. So make sure you subscribe to Cat Ren Figures, or just type Cat Ren Legend, Is It That Bad? Type something like that in and get in on that show. Help us review these movies. You know, come into the chat room. You know, we let you know what movie to watch through the week. And then when that Sunday comes, we review the movie and we ask ourselves, and we ask you, the chat, is it that bad? So please be a part of that. And you're going to be having a great time, just like we are, because in the end, you are the superstar. Fans, this is it. This is the good night. I've been going along too much. Y'all have a great evening, and thanks for the love, and thanks for sharing, subscribing, and thanks for the subs. And man, I ain't talking about none of that freaking Jared Fogle neither.